Welcome back to another OTD unboxing video. Today I have for you the 2025 Hot Wheels Fast and Furious Silver Series K case. So this K case is racing course. Not sure exactly how that name came to be, but this does the case does have quite a few new castings in it. So that is what I'm most excited for in this case. Let's pop this open and see what's inside. All right, first two out of the case. All right, 1966 Chevy Nova. So we've seen this one in premium before. Now we get the Chevy Nova. Look at that card art. Racing course. Always cool card art. Silver Series, you get the special wheels on it. Yeah, I see like a gray base. That's kind of a weird gray base, but this car has been done in premium before. So it's probably not the best version of this car, but yeah, nice car nonetheless. The 1966 Chevy Nova, it's like a metal flake gold. All right, here's one that I've been waiting for forever. I know like pretty much all Fast and Furious fans have been waiting for this car. So it is the 1996 Acura Integraate GSR. So a couple things. If you remember the first scene in Fast and the Furious, Ja Rule, aka Edwin, Monica. Yeah, this is that car, the Monica car, right? So glad that they finally did this. The one thing I cannot believe that was not done on this car is the Momo deco. Like, what happened? What happened to the Momo? We know Hot Wheels has the Momo license. Maybe there's some sort of like licensing thing between Fast and Furious and Momo. I'm not sure, but it's very weird to see this car without the Momo deco. But super thrilled that we have it finally, right? Maybe if we get it in premium, we'll see the Momo deco. I hope so, because that is the one omission that I kind of wish was on here. But new casting. So very cool to get a new casting. That's kind of like why I love Silver Series so much, Fast and Furious, is that like you get all these new castings and new versions, and they're all track ready. I mean, if I raced my Hot Wheels, I would be super ecstatic because these are all cars that are ready to race. No metal base on this one, plastic base, but yeah, finally Edwin's car, or Ja Rule's car. Oh, there we go. Look at the license plate. You see the license plate? Mo. Interesting. All right, super excited. I'm sure you could tell that I was excited for that one. Possibly even more excited for this one. We have the Honda Civic EG. We've seen a couple of Honda Civics before. Quite a few in the lineup for Hot Wheels. This one is different. This one is all new. This one is based off of Hector. So Hector's Honda Civic, they were thinking he was going to run spoon engines at Race Wars. So they had to sneak in, check out his workshop. And yeah, this one is finally another one. Like, I mean, between this one and the Acura, both like first movie cars that are long overdue in the Hot Wheels Fast and Furious lines. So glad that we finally have that one. And it's cool casting. I mean, it's a lowered Civic. You get the vents in the hood, and the color is pretty awesome. It's like a lime metallic, right? Yeah. So, man, this case is great already. Let's see what else is inside. So, and these should have been appearing. I believe these are appearing at Walmart now too. So, if you have Walmarts that stock this series, for some reason my Walmart does not stock this series. One of my locals that I go to all the time. But yeah, this is the series to get. Okay, so this is the Datsun 240Z Custom. I think we've only seen this casting once, right? We've only seen it the one time in like that. It was like 2023 maybe. The series, remember there was like Fast and Furious series 1, 2, and 3. It was kind of before we got the Silver Series. And I think that was the only release of this casting. And it's a brand new, just like the Civic, it is well, at the time it was a brand new Datsun 240Z casting. The one way you can tell it apart is there's like the turbo in the hood that sticks out, or the blower, or whatever that is. And yeah, so I think this is only the second release of this casting so far. This was from what was the last movie, right? Fast X? No, it was the 9. It was, yeah, they were in like Brazil or somewhere, and it was racing. Yeah, I'm so bad at recalling the movies, but I do remember the scene in this, and I remember it flips over. Spoiler alert. So cool to have that. I already had it before because I got that Series 3. It was just really, really hard to get, but this one is, yeah, it's different wheels at least, so that is awesome to have. And last, we have the Bugatti Veyron. So we've seen this. Have you seen this? This is another one that was in like that weird series that year. That was like the Series 1, 2, 3. Right before it went over to silver. It was really, really, really hard to find. And yeah, so this one is another one that should be happy for the collectors that didn't get that series. I unfortunately hunkered down and bought those series online and paid a pretty penny for them, but I have a Fast and Furious collection that needs to be completed, so I had to do so. This is the Bugatti Veyron though. So this mix, one of the best Fast and Furious silver mixes. I know some people have Fast and Furious Burnout, but this is, if you're a Fast and Furious fan, this is the case to get. Racing course. The card art rocks. The name, I'm not sure exactly. I guess these are all cars that were in races, maybe. I mean, that's kind of weird to say because aren't all Fast and Furious cars essentially in races? But yeah, finally Edwin's Civic. So glad to have that. And Hector's Honda Civic EG. I think those are going to be highlighting the case. Let me know. Let's talk in the comments. Let me know what your favorite out of this mix is. I think we're going to have some fans of this mix. As always, thank you for watching. Bye.